But if we think about the problem with data sometimes is that you average things, right? The problem with data sometimes is you take some pieces of data and it says something and you assume that is always true. The reality here, from a salesperson's point of view, buyers buy different things. And when the buyer buys something that has a lot of impact on their organization, then they want help. So we need to think, as we're designing our go-to-market strategy for our salespeople, we need to think about the impact on the buyer. And the impact on the buyer, on the buyer's organization, is typically measured by kind of four things. If you think about how they buy. The cost. If it's expensive, it's probably going to have more impact on the customer's organization. If there's high risk if they get it wrong, if I'm putting in an ERP system, it's more important that I get it right than if I'm buying some photocopy paper. If I buy something less frequently, so I don't do it often, I'm probably going to need help. But most importantly, and this is where the AI piece plays, most importantly, if there's a lot of intellectual property in what I sell, as there is in most software sales, most technology sales, most consulting sales, as there's a lot of value add in what I sell, the salesperson matters. So if we think about that, because there's not always a lot of added value in what I sell, but when there is, the salesperson matters. And the examples that we might think about are, on the bottom left, office equipment. If I'm selling paper to you for your photocopier, you probably don't want to talk to me. I'm really nice, but you don't want to talk to me, right? So if I'm selling an ERP system or an energy management system for an airplane, you probably don't want to do that on your own. You probably want help from people who have kind of been there before. If we think about the fact buyers buy different things, and the impact on the customer is the thing that should guide us. As you think about your sales team, the impact on a customer of a bad buying decision is typically greater than the impact on a salesperson of a lost deal. So if your organization thinks about the impact on the customer is typically greater than the impact on the salesperson, then you start thinking about the impact on the customer. And when we start thinking about the impact on the customer, early in the engagement cycle, you end up delivering a better solution for the customer and have a more successful sales engagement.